Welcome to my Assignment 1 Code 2230 Animations. The chains were using a stick to move in a series motion in the animation. Guy Hoffman's TED Talk, Robots with a Soul, he mentions that in order to arouse emotion you need motion. So this can be seen in this animation where it moves in a simple but interesting wave-like pattern which may evoke such emotions which he speaks of. The chains have 1 degree of freedom per chain as they roll over the beam to achieve a series effect, and they also have a degree of freedom which is produced by the rotation of the lever in the back. It creates a non-intrusive behavior as it moves in a very predictable manner and doesn't move too far away from the base of the surface. It may produce light sounds which could be relaxing and not too loud, as long as the chains aren't too large. The simple materials could be very sustainable and used over and over again without any damage to the actual interactive wall structure. The movement could be used to reflect aspects such as speed of wind or temperature, for example. In this animation, the rope has 2 stages, being loose and being taut. Pitch is experienced as the strips move away from the main body and are no longer taut. Roll is experienced as rotation happens as they move out. In Guy Hoffman and Wendy Drew's Designing Robots with Movement in Mind, they mention that naturalistic and humanoid robots imitate an existing ideal. This creates a naturalistic type of motion, as it creates a breathing-like motion through the wave motion which is created through the ropes becoming taut and not taut. Light sounds may be produced as this structure moves, and the organic and relaxing nature of it could be a good thing for the area. Light sounds may also be produced as it moves around. The movement is very predictable and non-intrusive, and could last for a very long time, given that the structure is given high-quality wires to be used, which will become taut and not taut over many different times. This movement could also be used to show aspects such as the temperature or wind speed. Weights on the end prevent the rope from moving. When the weights are pulled and end up stopping, the rope becomes taut and allows the many panels to actually rotate and fold in. As you can see, there are many different sized ropes which allows for a series effect to happen at different rates. Pitch and yaw and roll are all factors which will be in the rope and weight mechanism. This is 3 degrees of freedom for each of those parts. Roll is also experienced in each panel as it rolls around and folds in its series motion. The movement is highly predictable and moves in a very careful and thoughtful manner. It can be seen that the movement is non-intrusive and it keeps its own predictable space. The movement is interesting as it moves in a wave-like motion, but also feels quite organic in a way, almost like scales or hairs moving up. As it moves in a distinct, refined manner, it may evoke emotions that feel relaxing to passers-by. This movement, along with the last slide shown before, can go with Hoffman and Drew's quote of being accepted even when they lack believable detail, as they feel quite organic, even without the detail which comes with a living animal. It is economic as it has a simple movement which isn't too taxing and should actually last a long time, given that the wire quality used is high.